Go. Okay, so we're going to measure some gear, folks. We already got all the cabling set up. We're just going to have to insert some things in between things, and I haven't rehearsed this, so see what's going on. The key thing here is you're going to leave your reference going out of output 2 of your interface, going into input 2, but your measurement, before it hits the Y cable, it's going to go through a piece of gear. Now, let's see, can I do that? I could certainly do that. So before it hits the Y cable, this is output of Smaart. Right here, this is going to go into a piece of gear. Now, I provided this sweet rack of vintage gear. Hopefully there's something cool here. I've got it plugged into the wall. It's got power. And I don't know what we want to try first. By the way, some of this gear's got some problems. That's kind of cool. Some of the gear has 1/4-inch inputs. Some of the gear has XLR inputs. If you have any guitar, pedals and stuff, bring them in, test them out. It's super cool. So you may need some adapters to get in and out. You'll have to play with the back. I'm gonna pick the this EQ, this crazy filter set down here at the bottom. This is the classic piece of gear, maybe early 70s or late 60s. This, I don't know how old it is, the filter set, the Yuri down there. By the way, I think there's something wrong with it. That'll be kind of fun. I challenge you to try to figure out what part of it's wrong. And this thing is mono, and I have put some XLRs on it to make it really easy for you. So I'm going to test that's going into it. And now I need to get, the output is going to drive my, what do you call it? Y cable. So you're going to need another cable. And cables. So we're going to take the output of it and drive it in here. Now, we're going through the filter set. And this should be kind of cool. I don't really know how to use the filter set that well. I've used it a couple times. I've been using the thing. I've encountered it a few times in my life over the years. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen now. Doesn't look like anything's happening in it looks like I got some gain out of it. About 6 dB. Hey, I know what's going on. That's a matched impedance versus bridged impedance issue, I think. But we got some gain. And I'm going to start playing with it. See what it does. It's not in, turn it in. It was in bypass, right? You can see it's right now creating a high pass filter, right? So maybe I change it from 40 hertz up to some other frequency. Now it's at 220 hertz on this, and that's actually corresponding. That's kind of cool. It's an analog filter. So there's a low cut. Let's try the high cut filter. Oh, that works. And there's, cool little switches on it that do kind of cool things. And there's a notch filter. I'm going to let you play with it. But you can see I just made 2 filters. And, of course, you see the corresponding phase response.